Krim Productions. Expect the unexpected.
What's up, everybody? This is Antoine Krim Mosley, and welcome to a Thanksgiving edition of the Krim Show Podcast, right here on iTunes, my Krim Productions fan page on Facebook, on various apps, on phones and tablets all over the place, and of course now on Spreaker.com and YouTube. How's everybody doing today on this Wednesday afternoon? I am doing excellent. It is time for Thanksgiving, and before we get into this episode, I just want to go ahead and give thanks to my family, give thanks out to my friends, give thanks to my loved ones for always being there and supporting me in all of my decisions and everything that I've been going through, each and every year. I also want to give thanks to my followers, my fans, all you loyal guys and girls out there that have been tuning into the episodes each and every week. I thank you from the bottom of my heart, because if it wasn't for all of you and all of your support, the Krim Show Podcast, Krim Productions wouldn't even exist. So we are sitting here 8 years strong and still going. And of course, we're going to do like we always do every week. We're going to have fun. On this episode of the Krim Show Podcast, we are going to dig down and talk about, of course, Thanksgiving and what comes with it. We're going to talk about some NFL news that's been going on. Of course, I'm going to be talking about my Panthers, so you guys might want to go ahead and get ready for that. And then, of course, we're going to talk about the NBA and see how the Golden State Warriors are reaching history as we speak. And then finally, we're going to talk about the 2015 Krim Awards Special, which is going to air in December, but the categories have been finalized, and we're going to break that down a little bit as we go into the episode. So, let's kick things off by saying, of course, to the new people out there, welcome to the show. Welcome, and I'm glad you guys are tuned in. We're going to have a lot of fun. This is what I do. I take any topic that's been going on recently or late breaking or live or anything that's happened the day before or sometimes the day after and just put my 2 cents on it. So this is all I do. And it's been going on now. This is my 87th episode of the Krim Show Podcast. And I, for one, am actually proud of it. So again, thank you to the newcomers that have tuned into the show. For all of you that have been here around the block a couple times, you already know how we do this here. We have fun. We get down. Sometimes I get a little upset, but that comes with the territory, right? You guys want to know how I feel about everything? Here is your only shot. So, having said that, let's get right into the episode. So, this, of course, is Thanksgiving week. Everybody's going to be out of school for Thanksgiving weekend. Everybody's going to be traveling right now. First and foremost, you guys, if you're traveling out of state or you're traveling across the country to be with your families, I encourage you, please be safe out there, because you know how people get around these holidays, especially between Thanksgiving and Christmas. People get crazy. So, again, be safe out there. Enjoy yourselves. Get ready to stock up on a whole bunch of food. Everybody out there that's been health conscious and trying to keep themselves, all fit and staying in shape and this, that, and whatever. Oh, I want to make sure that my abs are going to be good, for, the beach next year. When spring comes around, it's going to be all great. You know what? This is Thanksgiving week. Throw all that shit out of the window right now, because there is not one person that does not celebrate Thanksgiving and ends up with a stomach full of food. I'm sorry. Everybody that's going to enjoy Thanksgiving week this Thursday is going to add on at least 10 to 15 pounds on your stomach, on your person, just from food alone. So that's all there is to it. Now, if you want to work it off, burn off all the calories, that's cool. By all means, do it. If you want to stay in shape, like everybody wants to do, then do it the right way. Eat a ton of food and work it off. That's how you do it. That's all you do. I guarantee you guys, I weigh 155 pounds. Okay? I weigh 155. I'm not ashamed to tell you. 32, 155, and I'm 5'7". So there you go. I just gave you my credentials. After Thanksgiving, I'm probably going to weigh like 180 because people know how I eat for Thanksgiving. It's always about the food. It's always about being around friends and family. And it's always about enjoying your time and enjoying life, being with those you care about. That's what Thanksgiving is all about. It's giving thanks for everything that you've ever had in your life. It's always about giving thanks to all the things you've accomplished in your life. All the hardships and the good times, the bad times, they always come and go. But at the end of the day, you're still alive. So give thanks for that first and foremost. Obviously. That's the first thing you got to do. So, to all the kids out there and all the parents that have kids, you know what the first thing you're going to do is when you get up in the morning? You want to get up, you want to sit down with your children, and you want to watch the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Of course. Who does not love the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade? Who doesn't? Honestly, right? Because think about it. The Thanksgiving Day Parade, you get to see floats, you see like live events, you get to see it from different angles. Personally, I'm a big kid, so I like watching the Thanksgiving Day Parade. I like the floats. I like watching them go, down Times Square. It's always something big. So it's like you never know what's going to happen. You never know who's going to show up, but we all know who's going to be the tail end of the Thanksgiving Day Parade. Of course, it's going to be, good old St. Nick, Santa Claus, right? Kids get hype over that. Kids always get hype over Santa Claus. I don't care how old they are. Pretty much between the ages of like 1 to like, I can't even really give you an ending age, I don't want to do that. So I'm going to just leave that there. You know what I mean? So Thanksgiving is basically split up into 2 parts of the day. Think about it. 2 parts of the day. The first part of Thanksgiving Day is for the kids. Of course, Thanksgiving Day Parade. You want to get up, watch TV, look at all the fun stuff that's going on. All the kids want to laugh and sing and, play and tell everybody, hey, I saw this guy and I saw that guy. Look, it's Garfield, it's Spider-Man, it's Snoopy, it's Woodstock, it's Superman. It's like you see all these floats and kids get excited. That's the first half of Thanksgiving. The first half of Thanksgiving goes to the kids, bar none. The second half of Thanksgiving goes to the entire family. Okay? Mainly the adults and mainly for the football players, football fans. Because basically at 12 o'clock, football is on TV. And that's when the parents and the families take over. Okay? When football's on, all you're concerned about is football and the food. That's it. Family get together, you guys talk, enjoy yourselves, enjoy your company, blah, blah, blah. Always, but football will be on the big screen on Thanksgiving Day. Hands down. So like I said, kids, if there are kids listening to this show, first off, parental discretion is advised. I will be saying a lot of things that you might not understand, or I might be saying some bad words. So if you do want to listen to the Krim Show podcast, I strongly suggest that you ask your parents first. Okay? And if I do say something bad, don't repeat it out into the public. Okay? Last thing I want you to do is get in trouble. Anyway. So the first half, so kids, you guys enjoy your first half of Thanksgiving. You get to enjoy it from 6 a.m. to 11:59 a.m. Because when 12 o'clock hits, your time is up, our time is then. Okay? Now you can have family coming over, you kids can go outside, play, and have a good time while the parents set up the dining room table, set up the food, get everything cooked up, and enjoy ourselves while we watch some football on TV. Of course, there are a lot of kids out there that love football too, so by all means, join in. Well, we all know Thanksgiving is that time of year where we get food together, we all sit down, we give thanks, and then we just dig in. There's going to be leftover Thanksgiving food for the next 3 days after Thursday. I guarantee you that. There's always leftover Thanksgiving food. I have yet to spend a Thanksgiving with my family and not have any food left after Thanksgiving Day. There's always food left over. So you will be well taken care of as far as the refrigerator goes. But, down the line, you got to clean this stuff out. So, what better way to clean it out than to eat it all? What I'm going to do. So, with Thanksgiving, got the kids, family, food, football, and there's one more F now that I need to talk about, and that's Friday. Not just any Friday, Black Friday. That's right. Christmas shopping starts at 6 o'clock Thursday evening. Are you kidding? Let's go ahead and get everybody on the news now. Let's go ahead and get everybody lined up in the lines, ready for something to go down, particularly at Walmart. Sorry, but you guys are always in the news for Thanksgiving or Black Friday every single year. There's always somebody getting trampled, getting their ass kicked, getting knocked over, getting pushed into the aisles, and pretty much have what they've been looking for taken away from them from their hands. I've seen it personally. It is not a good sight to see. But then again, it's kind of funny. Now, everybody's like, why do you say that? Why do you say watching people get trampled over each other and, knocking people over is funny to you? Why do you think that's funny? I'm going to tell you why I think that's funny. The reason why it's funny to me is because I'm not the one that's going to be stupid enough to go out there and wait in line while people go over there try to get the best deals. I understand what Black Friday is. We all know what Black Friday is. We all understand what that day is, okay? The best day, it's when Christmas shopping officially begins. And what better time to get all the best deals and the best discounts and the best pricing you've ever seen all year on the top name brands. 95% of the time it's going to be electronic based. But what better time to get them all than on Black Friday? I get that. I understand that. I'm not going to stand out there at 2 o'clock in the morning waiting 6 hours for the doors to open at some places at 8 a.m. It is ridiculous. It's dumb. And no, I'm not doing it. I have worked a Black Friday on 3 separate occasions. All 3 of them have been bad. The only upside that I had to working on one Black Friday at one store, I will go ahead and say it, Target, was when I worked there, I worked Thanksgiving night to prepare for Black Friday. We, as employees, actually had the privilege to get first dibs on any item that was on Black Friday sale before the doors opened an hour later. So what did I get? I got a vacuum cleaner. I got like a nice little vacuum cleaner. I got myself a DVD player. I got myself a couple CDs. I got me a controller from my game system. Things of that nature. Little stuff. I didn't go for the big things. You know why? Because I knew the second I walked out of that door and somebody out there that was in line that saw me with a big TV, you would think they would gun for you, right? And I don't mean gun like gun you down. I mean gun like make a beeline for your shopping cart. So I did the smart thing, and I grabbed just the little things that, sparked an interest to me. Put it in my bag, and then headed home. I didn't want to wait to see what was going to happen. Now, granted, some places will have lines set up already in stores, which I get that. It's understandable. But honestly, guys, any department store, sorry, I got to clear my throat here. Any department store, and I'm going to say this to not even branching out to like a certain few, all department stores. You may think that you have a plan set up for Black Friday, but let's be real. Whatever plan you have, it's not going to work. Okay? It will not work. And if you're at a mall, you are double screwed. Because who's going to be the one to open the door at midnight at a mall? Who's going to do it? I've had to open a door at Target for Black Friday, and I literally had to run for my life. What makes you think you're going to survive opening your doors at a mall? Especially Fashion Square, Florida Mall, Gwinnett Mall, Mall of Georgia, Discover Mills, Mall of America. Just naming like malls that I know of for sure. Just think of those names, and you think to yourself, what the hell am I doing being the one that has to open the door to risk my own life? You know what they should do? They should bring back the old school, like the old school gates. You know what I'm saying? Like the old school fence things. Like they used to come up on the top. Instead of like having to open the door, you bring the little gate down, like automatic. Just like, zzz, you know what I mean? Like them old school movies that used to have, like old malls. They don't do that anymore. They literally have to lock it, bolt it, chain it up, and do all this and whatever just to keep people out. Which I can understand, but still. I think nobody's life should have to be on the line just to open up a pair of doors, okay? What's the worst place to open on Black Friday? It is the mall. It's always the mall. Because let's be real. Let's keep it 100 right now. Walmart, 95% of people go to electronics first. More than anything. That and electronic items are usually stuffed around the store. So people can find it. If it's not in electronics itself, it's probably somewhere on a pallet, somewhere around the store. So basically, it's like an Easter egg hunt. Wow, that's a really good analogy. Black Friday is an Easter egg hunt. Yes, it is. So, Walmart, 95% go to electronics. That's everybody, where everybody goes. Especially with everything that's been coming out today. Big screen TVs, PS4s, Xbox Ones. Everybody wants to get them. Get a good price. You get a bundle pack. You get this, whatever. Best Buy is all electronics. All electronics. 100% of that store is electronics. Okay, maybe except for one aisle that has like blenders and shape, like razor blades and electronic shavers and things of that nature and like refrigerators. But 99.8% of Best Buy is all electronics. I'll be real. Okay? All real. Now, you have Walmart, you got Target, which, Target has clothing, but they sell clothes at decent prices at Black Friday. I'm not going to lie. Some real good stuff, too. I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to kid you right there. There's some good stuff. All right? So if you guys aren't really big in electronics, get yourself some clothes. Make yourself look good for the winter. You know what I'm saying? That's what I would do. Shit. But the mall has almost 100 different stores that has a Black Friday deal in it. They will. 100 different stores. 100 different Black Friday magazine deals that they're going to throw at you like a damn boomerang. So either you run and grab it or it's going to come right back. Now, here's why I think that Black Friday is the worst day ever. It's the busiest day of the year. We get that. More money is spent on Black Friday than any other day of the year. Tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong, please. But you got to think. Black Friday may be the day that people spend the most money, but if you think about it in the long run, they're doing it wrong. Me, personally, I know the danger that happens about Black Friday, which is why I wait for Cyber Monday. Now, some of the new people are like, what the hell is Cyber Monday? I've never ever heard of that. What's Cyber Monday? Well, Cyber Monday is basically the exact same thing as Black Friday, but you're shopping from home. The safest place you can be is at home, behind your computer, behind your laptop, even on your tablets. You can shop for Cyber Monday deals just the same as you would for Black Friday, and there's no line. No line, no people trying to push you over, no waiting. It's just there. So all my people that are going to be shopping on Cyber Monday, I encourage you this. Amazon.com has Black Friday sales right now. I'm going to shout out to them. Go ahead and get yourself set up right now. If you're an Amazon.com Prime member, you get your stuff on Cyber Monday. You get it in 2 days. Unless you want to wait for Christmas on some of the gifts, that's fine. But my personal opinion, go to Amazon.com, get yourself a Prime membership, and get your stuff in 2 days. So what if you got to wait 2 days? At least you spent less for your item than you normally would if you bought it any other day. And it's free shipping. Free shipping. Come on. Ooh. Where else can you get a better deal than that? Honestly. But eBay? I don't think so. Amazon's probably the best place to shop for anything, especially if you're a Prime member. So I highly recommend you do that. So, Thanksgiving, guys, get ready. It's going to be fun. Thanksgiving football, about to get into that. Black Friday, be prepared. Get yourself some knee pads, some helmets, some elbow pads, bulletproof vests. Just be safe out there, okay? If you happen to be one of those people that are going to stand outside and wait for doors to open, I strongly suggest you, 1, be safe, 2, stay warm, and 3, most importantly, number 3, do not move from your spot. If you move, you lose it. I'm telling you now. If you move it, you lose it. Remember that. And you can quote me on that shit. Now, let's get right on into football. We're talking NFL right now, and I'm definitely going to start talking about my 10-0 Carolina Panthers. We are doing something that we've never done in franchise history, and I love it. But there's a problem on the other side of the fucking ball. The New England Patriots, who the team that I hate the most, is also 10-0. How in the hell is this possible? Well, New England is definitely finding ways to win, and they're not really giving us any faith in them anymore. With the whole headset malfunctioning that happens in Foxborough, all this and the resetting the time, the play clock, which we've all seen a few times before. If you guys have not seen the videos, I strongly suggest you check it out. It's called, what is it? Like go to YouTube and type in like New England time clock cheat, something like that. Type something like that in, and you will see it. It's been documented. It's been noted. It happens. The refs screwing up on calls. What is going on here? It's ridiculous. It really is. Let me throw a bit of history to you guys real quick. The last time an AFC team and an NFC team were both 10-0 in the same season, was 2009. 2009. It was the Indianapolis Colts and it was the New Orleans Saints. Both of those two teams made it to the Super Bowl. Who won it that year? The New Orleans Saints. NFC South. And why do I say NFC South? This year, 2 10-0 teams. New England Patriots, Carolina Panthers. Let's say they both make the Super Bowl. Who would have the better chance of winning? The Carolina Panthers. NFC South. We are the defending 2-time division, NFC South division champions. Well on our way to getting a third one this year, which I think is freaking amazing. But you've got the New England Patriots. 4-time Super Bowl champions, all of them by cheating. Anyway. And of course, this is the, 15th or 15th time that they've started 10-0 in 13 consecutive years at 10-0. 13 consecutive 10-plus win seasons. That's ridiculous. Can somebody stop these assholes, please? Please. All I know is this. New England gets Denver on Sunday without Peyton Manning, who's going to be out for at least another couple weeks. So Osweiler's going to get the start. It's so weird to see that, because normally around this time of year you see Brady, Manning, the Brady Manning Bowl. We don't get to see that this year. Now it's the Osweiler Brady Bowl. But who's to say? Would it be something if Osweiler was the one to beat Tom Brady? Wouldn't that be something? That would be like the sweetest thing in the world. But for me, I have to focus on Dallas Thursday night with the return of Tony Romo. What else can I say? He's back. Guys got him off of a 7-game losing streak. They snapped that on Sunday when they won their game. So now we have to go to AT&T Stadium, the site of WrestleMania 32, mind you. And we got to go play them on Thanksgiving Day. Now, am I confident that my team can beat Dallas? Oh, of course, 100%. Is it possible for us to go 11-0? Definitely. So why is Dallas a 1-point favorite? I'll tell you why. I will honestly tell you why. Because it's games like this where anything can happen. It really is. Besides, we just played Sunday. Okay, we just played Sunday and we beat the crap out of the Redskins. So, we're going to face another NFC East team, but this time, Romo's back in town. And I know for a fact, and I'm going to say this from the bottom of my heart, I know that Tony Romo being back in Dallas, he's going to step his game up. I know he is. I know he will. But the question is, can our defense stop Tony Romo? I honestly think that we can. But again, anything can happen in the sport of football. People thought that the Indianapolis Colts was our trap game when we played them Monday night, and rightfully so. They took us to overtime, and we barely walked away with that one. We survived. We didn't win, we survived. Could this be a trap game for us? Definitely. Definitely. Because after Dallas, after we played Dallas, our last 5 games, New Orleans, Atlanta, the Giants, Atlanta again, and then Tampa. 4 out of our last 5 games are division rivals. That's ridiculous. That is ridiculous. They're setting us up for something that's bound to happen. Now, honestly, I will tell you this as a diehard true fan since 95. I will say this. I do not see my Panthers going 16-0. I don't see it. Why? Because whenever Carolina and Atlanta play each other, it's always an interesting game. We always go back and forth. And nine times out of 10, when we play each other every season, we split our meetings. We always split our meetings. It's always 1-1. Always 1-1. Tampa, we've had their number for like years. So we might as well go ahead and say we're going to beat them week 17. But after what I saw with Jameis Winston on Sunday, 5 touchdowns. 5 touchdowns. Third rookie in NFL history to get 5 touchdowns in a game. Third, I will give Jameis Winston credit. He's finally stepping up to the plate. He's finally showing everybody what he can do. Now the question is, can he keep it up the rest of the season? I know the season's pretty much over for Tampa, but I will say that he is not going down without a fight. They're not going down without a fight, dude. I'm telling you right now. I give much respect to the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I really do. I would give much respect to the New Orleans Saints, but, y'all ain't really been doing a lot this year. And we play y'all next after Dallas, so we need y'all to impress us just a little bit more. You might get the win on us, but we need y'all to impress us a little bit more. Now, of course, we also got, the New England Patriots, who should have lost to Buffalo on Monday night. I'm not going to lie. But then again, New Orleans should have lost to the Giants as well. So they're always finding a way to survive. They're not even saying that they win anymore. They're saying that New England survives. This sounds awfully familiar. Remember when Florida State survived in the college football season last year, I believe? They survived every game that they were in towards the end of the season. Then when they made the playoffs, they got embarrassed and lost. I'm thinking New England might go down that same road. I really do. But then again, this is New England. So they're going to find a way to win. All I'm saying is this. My Carolina Panthers were 10-0. Still going strong. We're going to keep pounding. And we're going to dab on everybody like, bam. I like that dab move. It's cool. Cam Newton, my quarterback, I love his enthusiasm. Like, I love the way he deals with, the bullshit. I know how he deals with it, especially when he scores in the end zone. Everybody was getting all on him about how he was dancing in the end zone, and Tennessee didn't take it too lightly, and then they started getting all mad, and what he kept doing, he just kept egging it on. Press conference, said it perfectly, and I could not have said it any better. He said, and I quote, "If you don't want me to dance, don't let me in the end zone." End quote. Clear as day. That's it. Which kind of makes me believe that, outlawing the touchdown celebrations in the NFL, it's kind of ridiculous. I mean, if you score a touchdown, you want to celebrate. Think about it. Look at Odell Beckham. When he scores a touchdown, he throws the whip on him. You know what I'm saying? When Arian Foster scored a touchdown, he bows. That's a touchdown celebration. Remember when Jimmy Graham, when he scored a touchdown, what would he always do? Slam dunk the football in the goalpost. Then they took that away. They said, keep doing it. We're going to fine you. You know what he said? Fuck you. Boom. Do it again. He got fined. That's $1,000 out of his pocket. Chump change. Week after that, did it again. So all touchdown celebrations now have to be limited. They can't go too far. Now, do I think that Cam's touchdown celebration went too far against Tennessee? No, I don't. You know why? Because he was going to stop. He was going to stop doing it. After he did it the first time, he was going to quit. But somebody got in his face. So he just rub it in a little more. And then do it again. That's it. He made his point. Don't let him in the end zone if you don't want to see him dance. That's it. Plain and simple. I hate how they got rid of the touchdown celebrations. You know what? You could thank, who is it? You could thank Terrell Owens, and you could thank Chad Johnson, or Chad Ochocinco, however y'all want to call him as. Thank them two. Because those two right there personified touchdown celebrations, literally. They made it their own. And when they did it, boy, they took it way too far. So I think it's because of them two that they outlawed touchdown celebrations. So you can put the blame on them all you want to. I'm putting the blame on them because it's rightfully so. Yeah, I'm just saying. But we got a great week of football coming up. It's going to be amazing. I can't wait to see what's going to happen. Oh, one more thing before I go to NBA. Let me talk about Johnny Manziel real quick. This guy was supposed to be the starting quarterback for the rest of the season, but he got into trouble again. Johnny Manziel made a promise that during the bye week, he wasn't going to get into any trouble or draw any attention to himself. Well, guess what? He lied twice. Went to a party, things got out of hand, drunk some alcohol, got in trouble. Again, right after he was named the starter for the rest of the season. So guess what the penalty was now? He got benched. Josh McCown has been cleared to play and is ready to go. And Johnny Manziel wasn't even backed up to a backup quarterback. He's a third-string quarterback now. What? A third string? Johnny Football is done in Cleveland. I'm telling you right now. He should have been done after that domestic dispute with his girlfriend not too long ago. He should have been done then. Somebody on that team, whether it's the coach or the president, the GM, whatever, somebody had a little bit of heart to give him another shot. Personally, I wouldn't have done that. You got into something like that, you took the Ray Rice method, and you end up coming back to play, screw that. I don't care if you threw 375 yards in a 30-9 loss against Pittsburgh. I don't care what you did. You could have the best numbers in the NFL, bar none, but you can't run away from something you did like that. And then to top it off, you got yourself in trouble again. So now you're back down to a third-string quarterback, and so your days of pretty much being in Cleveland are pretty much wrapped up. Just as like another quarterback who I'm going to mention right now, Colin Kaepernick, who's pretty much his days in San Francisco are pretty much wrapped up too. I mean, granted, okay, I get it. He had the shoulder surgery, but let's be real, guys. I think Kaepernick is done in San Fran as well because it's not even his fault. I'm going to say this right now. And I'm going to get to the NBA after this. I don't think that it's Kaepernick's fault that he's having a bad season. It's not his fault. I will go to bat for Kaepernick right now. It's not his fault. It's the coaching staff's fault. The coaching staff is not letting Kaepernick be Colin Kaepernick. They're not letting him be the quarterback he wants to be. If he was, you would think that San Fran would be that Super Bowl caliber team that they were when they went against the Ravens. let's be real. Let Colin Kaepernick do what he wants to do. Let him be the quarterback that he came into the league with. Let him show you guys why you kept him in San Fran. Let him show you why he's that so-called elite quarterback in San Fran, and that's the best thing to come out of San Fran since Steve Young and Joe Montana, respectively. But be real. It's the coaching staff's fault. They're not letting him be him. So of course they're going to have a bad season. And of course they're going to have people retiring and because of injuries. Their whole team is just depleted. It's done. It's been done. They got rid of Aldon Smith. And well, now he's suspended for a whole year. So now that's out of the bag. I mean, look at it. Vernon Davis got sent to freaking Denver. Really? San Fran is depleted. Colin Kaepernick had a shoulder surgery. So he's done. He's on injured reserve. So I'm pretty sure he's probably going to be on his way out. And it's not even his fault. It's the coach's fault. It's the coach's fault. Coaches and staff. So I'm going to go to bat for him. I don't care. I'm going to bat for Kaepernick. Plain and simple. Now, if you guys don't like that, that's fine. You can always comment right there below. This is on YouTube. Like, comment, subscribe. You know how it works. I'm just saying. All right. Let's switch to NBA really fast. We're just talking about the Golden State Warriors and Steph Curry. This man is unbelievable. The Golden State Warriors are on pace right now to do something that hasn't been done since 1996, 95-96, I believe, when the Chicago Bulls went 72-10, most wins in NBA history by any team in any era. They're on pace, 15-0. And I believe last night, I don't know if they beat the Lakers or not. I need to see. I'm pretty sure they beat the Lakers. Let me check real quick on the. You guys need an app to check all your scores for any sport. Go to The Score. It's The Score. I strongly suggest you download the app because it is pretty cool. It's a great app. It's free. You can see all the scores from yesterday, today, tomorrow. So it's a lot of fun. And I believe that they did win. Let me check. Yep. 111-77. So the Golden State Warriors now are 15-0. Or 16-0, right? 15 or 16? I think they're 15-0. 16. One or two. Either way, now they have the NBA record. 16-0, I believe so. Can anybody stop Golden State right now? No. The way these guys are playing, they are too tough. They can't be stopped. And I guarantee you this, no matter where Steph Curry goes, that place will be sold out. No matter where they go, it's sold out. And there it is. The Warriors defeat the Los Angeles Lakers to become the first team in history to start 16-0. So yes, they have the record, 16-0. There's another team that's chasing history themselves, but in the wrong way, and that's the Philadelphia 76ers. What the hell happened to them? What are they, like 0-13, 0-14? Good Lord. Now they're having a poll on the news now to say what's going to happen first. The Warriors lose their first game or the 76ers winning their first game. So I would vote that the Sixers win their first game before the Warriors lose their first. That's what I voted. But all I can say right now is congratulations to the Golden State Warriors. You guys have made history, but don't let up. You guys are defending NBA champions, and you are definitely showing the world why that is so. So congratulations to them. All right, I about hit the 40-minute mark almost on the show, so it's time to get to the last topic of the episode, which is the 2015 Krim Awards Show Special, which is going to air in December. It is almost time for me to make some of the toughest decisions I've ever had to make this year. Awards are always going to be fun. And it's always hard to pick a winner out of a bunch of great nominees. But it all comes down to the one true winner that stands out and the reasoning behind the choice. Now, every year I always have my award show. whether it was on Criminals Deep Thoughts, which I greatly miss, or now where I do my show just basically on YouTube. Either way, I've done these shows. I've always said that each one was going to be harder than the last. And it's definitely the truth. But this year, 2015, has definitely seen a lot of things that have come out in the year that just completely blew me away. And really just makes the deciding that much harder. So, with that being said, the Krim Awards this year is solely going to be based on everything that's happened between January 1st and November 30th. So again, November 30th is going to be the last day that anything can be nominated. After December 1st, when December 1st rolls around, everything's locked. No more, nothing's going to be locked in. So unfortunately, as much as I would love to put Star Wars The Force Awakens in the category for Movie of the Year, which I'm probably sure it's going to be, it already sold out, and they're already projecting it's going to make $170 million opening weekend, if not more. It should definitely be Movie of the Year. But unfortunately, I cannot give them the title of Movie of the Year because I do the shows in December, which sucks. If this movie had come out this month, hands down, Star Wars would be the Movie of the Year. In a nutshell, there would be no arguing about this whatsoever. Star Wars would definitely win. But unfortunately, due to the rules of the awards, it's locked in. Everything is locked out after November 30th, which sucks. It really, really sucks. But that's the way it has to work. You know? That's the way it works. I'm sorry, because it's going to take me a whole month to pick winners out of every category. It will literally take me a whole month. If you don't believe me, ask people that know. Ask people that see me work on the awards. It is ridiculous. So, with all these categories that are coming out, Video Game of the Year, Movie of the Year, Song of the Year, and yes, unfortunately, Drake's Hotline Bling is registered as a nominee because it came out this year and it did come out before December 1st. So yes, Drake's Hotline Bling is a nominee. All right, let's just get that out. Let's get that out of the bag right now. The dance, however, is not. Okay. We also have a new one that's going to come out this year, Trendsetter of the Year, which is a brand new award that we're giving out this year, and that's going to be tough. We're also going to have our Website of the Year, our App of the Year, which will be good. And I'm pretty sure everybody knows what the App of the Year is going to be, but again, I still got a lot of deliberating to do about that. So that might not actually be the one that wins. But I'm pretty sure it's probably going to win. We're also going to have Best Moment of the Year, Worst Moment of the Year. We're going to have Cartoon/Anime of the Year. We're going to have our Event of the Year, our Sport Teams of the Year, obviously. We're going to add one this time. We're going to give them their just due. So, we have Basketball Team of the Year, which is already locked in. Baseball Team of the Year, which is also locked in. Football Team of the Year, which unfortunately is also locked in as well. We're going to add one more. For the first time ever, the Krim Awards is going to have the Hockey Team of the Year, which is as well locked in. So yes, hockey is making its way to the Krim Show Awards this year. Finally. A lot of people are like, yeah, we finally get something. Yeah. Well, hold your horses. So it might happen just once. So I'm just going to give it that one time, okay? All right. But we also have a lot of other awards that are going to be coming out. Of course, everybody's favorite, the WTF Moment of the Year, which is coming as well. It's always the first award that's given out, and it will still be the first award to be given out this year. So we're going to have a lot of fun with this award show. It's going to be great. The prop that I have, the Krim, is polished up. It's ready, and it's sitting on my desk right now. It's almost ready to be presented. But again, we got to wait till between December 20th and 23rd for the show to premiere. I haven't exactly pinned out a specific date yet, but it is coming. Just letting you know right now, the show is coming. It's on its way, and deliberation starts December 1st. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but it's also going to be very, very, very difficult to pick winners out of these great nominees. And there are a shit ton of them. I'm telling you right now. TV Show of the Year. or drama show of the year, just something like that. Should I give Grey's Anatomy another award? Should I give Nashville an award? Should I give How to Get Away with Murder? Game of Thrones? Should I give them an award? Somebody's got to get something, right? But also, finally, every show always ends with the Lifetime Achievement Award, and I've already made that choice locked in as well. So I can't wait until they see themselves being honored and recognized for something they've done the entire year. So the Lifetime Achievement Award is definitely coming as well, so be ready for that. A lot of fun, guys. It's going to be a lot of fun. All right, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap the show up for this one. Yeah, we've definitely hit the 45-minute mark on this episode, which is typical standard time for podcasting. So those of you that are new to the show or actually want to do podcasting yourselves, give yourself about a 40 to 45-minute window on your podcast. I think that's like standard time. But definitely, guys, go check me out on iTunes if you haven't seen any of my previous episodes, or rather heard my previous episodes. But most of them will be coming up on Spreaker.com and on YouTube now. So if you guys want to follow me on there, you can like, comment, subscribe. Please do. I'm always looking for new subscribers, new comments. You guys have anything you want to say to me, good or bad, I will listen to everything you have to say. I promise you that. But until then, I'm going to go ahead and get my stomach prepared for some Thanksgiving food, because I am going to be hungry. So again, guys, I want to wish all of you, on behalf of myself and everybody at Krim Productions, I want to wish you all the happiest of holidays, beginning with Thanksgiving on Thursday, and of course with Christmas right around the corner. So we're going to have fun. We're going to have a great time. Everybody out there on Black Friday, please be careful. Take care of yourselves. Have a stun gun, a taser. For all you ladies out there, get some mace, something you need to protect yourselves if you're going to be out there late at night. I strongly suggest you do that. Everybody, please be safe. Enjoy yourself. Everybody that's traveling and listening to the show right now, safe travel, safe journey. Hopefully you make it there. And I will pray for you guys on a safe return. Let no harm or danger come to anybody. Again, I'm going to give thanks to every single person that has been tuning in each week. Thank you all so much. You guys have made my dreams come true. I'm doing my podcasting thing, and it has been phenomenal. And I'm going to keep doing it until I decide to give it up, which probably won't be for a long time. But until next week, enjoy yourselves, guys. I am Antoine Criminal Mosley. Thank you again for tuning in to the Krim Show, and I will see you when I see you. Until then, the champ is gone. Holla at your boy. I am out. Peace. Happy Thanksgiving.